The long grind, whether it's a long season, a school semester, or chasing moonshot goals that seem impossible to reach, can take a toll not just on your body, but on your brain as well.
Inside my head or inside my brain is that part of me which keeps me sane, which helps discern between right and wrong and other things I'm gonna talk about in this song. It's time for the people to know, so now I tell them what goes on in my cerebrum and my cerebellum, the thought process that helps me get dressed, get up and go to school, sit down and take a test.
Welcome to the Mental Weight Room podcast, where we train the brain as hard as we train the body. I'm your host and mental performance coach, Antoinette Dayak, and in today's episode, we're talking about something every athlete has to navigate: the long grind. The long grind, whether it's a long season, a school semester, or chasing moonshot goals that seem impossible to reach, can take a toll not just on your body, but on your brain as well. The key to getting through that grind: mental endurance. Today, we're going to talk about how to sustain focus, prevent burnout, and master the mental side of that grind, the one that seems like it's never ending. Let's start with the toll grinding takes. It's easy to focus on the physical side, fatigue, soreness, injuries, but the mental load is just as heavy. After weeks or months of training and competing, you might start to feel mentally drained, like you're running on fumes. That's when mental endurance becomes a game changer. Your brain gets tired too. Constant pressure, endless practices, and high expectations can lead to burnout, frustration, and even self-doubt. So how do you push through those mental barriers? How do you stay focused when everything starts to feel repetitive? It's all about understanding the rhythms of your mind and your body and learning how to manage both over time. One of the biggest challenges of grinding, whether it's in sports, school, or work, is maintaining focus. When you're deep in a long training cycle, a tough semester, or back-to-back competitions, it can be hard to stay sharp. But focus is a skill, and like any skill, it can be trained. A key to sustaining focus is breaking big goals down into smaller, more manageable chunks. Don't focus on getting to the end. Focus on the next step, the next rep, the next practice, the next game, the next recovery session. That keeps you from getting overwhelmed by the big picture. And here's another tool: mindfulness. Staying present in the moment helps you keep your attention on what's right in front of you instead of how far you still have to go. Whether it's the feel of the baseball in your hand, the rhythm of your breathing, or the next assignment on your list, being fully present keeps you grounded and sharp. Another crucial piece of mental endurance is having a routine and protecting your recovery time. We all know physical recovery matters: rest, stretching, hydration, proper nutrition, but mental recovery is just as important. Setting aside time for things like meditation, nervous system reset, journaling, or simply unplugging from your sports, school, or work helps you reset and recharge. And here's the truth: a solid routine breeds consistency. That consistency is what carries you forward when motivation fades. Whether it's a pregame ritual, a warm-up routine, or a post-practice reflection, those consistent patterns keep your mind focused, grounded, and resilient. It's easy to get caught up in the hustle, pushing harder, going faster, training longer, but balance is key. You have to mix intensity with relaxation to avoid burning out. If you're always running in high gear, you'll eventually hit a wall. Rest days aren't just for your body, they're for your brain too. Use your downtime to reset. Spend time with family, friends, pick up a hobby, or simply just chill out. That balance between hard work and recovery builds lasting mental strength. Now let's look at a few athletes who have mastered the long grind, not just physically, but mentally. Patrick Mahomes, quarterback for the Kansas City Chiefs, is one of the best examples. His mental endurance sets him apart as much as his physical talent. Over long NFL seasons, deep playoff runs, and Super Bowl pressure, Mahomes stays calm and composed, no matter the chaos around him. He has what his coaches call short-term memory. What does that mean? It's the ability to reset instantly after a mistake and stay laser-focused on the next play. That's elite mental endurance in action. Josh Allen, quarterback for the Buffalo Bills, has built his reputation on mental endurance. From being overlooked out of college to facing tough playoff losses and brutal weather conditions, He's learned to stay confident and consistent through adversity. Allen's mental stamina, his ability to bounce back, lead with composure, and keep believing, shows that endurance isn't just physical, it's emotional and mental too. In baseball, Greg Maddox was the ultimate mental grinder. He didn't overpower hitters, he outthought them. Over a 23-year career, Maddox maintained remarkable composure and focus by treating each pitch like a chess move. He was patient, precise, and completely unfazed by pressure, proof that longevity in sports is as much about the mind as it is the body. And finally, in gymnastics, Simone Biles redefined what mental endurance means. Her decision to prioritize her mental health at the Tokyo Olympics wasn't a sign of weakness. It was a masterclass in awareness, balance, and long-term sustainability. Biles reminded the world that mental endurance isn't just about pushing through, it's about knowing when to pause, reset, and then come back stronger. These athletes show us that true endurance, mental endurance, comes from composure, self-awareness, and consistency. That's what sustains excellence season after season, grind after grind. To wrap it up, mastering mental endurance is the key to surviving and thriving through the long, grueling grind. Remember, it's not just about pushing harder, it's about balancing intensity with recovery, establishing a routine, and protecting your mental well-being. When you train your mental stamina with the same discipline you give your physical training, you'll find that you can sustain your focus, your energy, and your love for the game all season long. Thanks for tuning in today. If you found this episode helpful, share it with a teammate or a coach, drop a review or tap 5 stars, and don't forget to subscribe and follow us on social media so you never miss a mental workout. This is Coach Antoinette signing off, and until next time, keep training your brain like you train your body and keep pushing your limits.